Vantage, the new legend that's going to be coming into Apex Legends Season 14, will flop, and she will flop really hard. Now, I'm going to be explaining to you guys on my take on why she will flop, so let's just get started into it. What is up, you guys? I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day today. My name is Mickey, or you can call me MickeyxMars, and here's my take on why Vantage, will flop. But before we start this video, just make sure you like it up. I make sure I put all my time into these videos. 20 would do for me, so let's get started. So now, the reason why she's gonna flop is because here's the main headline that I'm gonna say right now, and I'm gonna explain. The main headline is that she's a situational type of legend, type of character. Many, new people that's gonna be coming to Apex and sees that, they could be like, how do I use her? This is too hard. Or other people that would use her, they'd be like, yeah, she's all right, but I can't use her to the full extent because she's a situational type of character. So for example, say that you're in the end game and the circle's small, like there's going to be no point of using her ability, her ultimate, which is using her sniper scope and tagging enemies to do a 25 damage and then like a 15% boost. I guess if you can hit your shots, then yeah, you can try to hit someone and then your team can do damage. But that's what I'm saying, that nobody's going to be able to do that, especially in a small type of area in a small circle during end game. So she's just a situational type of character, and it's going to be really hard for people to try to use her in the new season. And also, the Apex player base doesn't like to try out new legends unless it's mainly movement or really easy to get the hang of. So she's not a movement type of character, so that's going to be already out of the question. People that play Apex like to move around all the time. That's why you barely see people playing Crypto, you barely see people playing Rampart, Newcastle, just anybody that doesn't have some sort of movement. And Vantage has movement, but it's not going to be that good, and it's going to be really hard for people to try to use. And then also there's many better other options to use for a movement type of character instead of her tactical using her bat. And also Vantage ultimate, let's get back on that, is that you got to consistently hit your shots with it or somewhat be stationary, and Apex players do not like to rely on that. They like to move around, they like to just keep going, they don't like just standing around, except for the new people trying to get used to the game. But if you're gonna have to consistently hit your shots and then stand still, it's gonna be really hard to play like that. And then also her passive isn't really that interesting because you got other recon legends that has the same type of abilities to use and is way better, such as Crypto's drone. You can scan around and see everybody and use an EMP for that. Such as Seer, you can make people stop healing, reviving, or whatever, and then scan them as well to see where they at. And then also with his heartbeat, like you have all that with Seer and Crypto, but with Vantage you just have her sniper and then a somewhat ordinary mediocre passives. Like, come on, there's really many options, and that's why once people pick her up, she's just gonna go to back to their main, like Crypto, Bloodhound, or Seer, because they're way better. Now I'm not saying that she's probably gonna be like the not top bottom, like what I'm talking about, like the bottom 3 characters. Like she's gonna be like 1.5% pick rate. Like I think she's gonna maintain a solid 2-3%, because she is a good legend, don't get me wrong. She's a situational type of character, but she is gonna flop. She's not gonna be OP like you guys think, or she's not gonna be at least high B tier type of legend. She's gonna be a C tier legend, maybe D, depending how she's gonna be once we play with her and see how he is, once we actually experience the way of how to play with her. But that's what I'm saying, she's just gonna flop, and you guys are getting your hopes up. She's just gonna flop in the next season of season 14. So for me to change my mind on Vantage being good and not flop in the next season, it's like here's 3 options. 1, Seer gets a major nerf and then all the pro players stop playing them and it's useless to them. 2, basically the same thing, Crypto and Bloodhound, they all get nerfed and whatever, Vantage is like the next option. Or 3, Vantage gets a better buff, so say like her sniper does more damage than 25. Like I really wish it was like at least 50, unless it's a semi-automatic sniper, then 50 would be way better, even 35, not just 25. And then also maybe, I don't know, like a rework of her tactical, because just traveling around with the bat and calling the bat, like you could play Valkyrie if you want to travel around in the sky, or Ash. You could play one of those characters instead of picking Vantage. That's why I keep telling you guys that once you guys play with her, she'd be like, yeah, she's alright, but I could just go back to my main and play Valkyrie, play Bloodhound, play Crypto. That's why she's gonna flop, and that's why I'm not really too excited on Vantage coming in season 14. So unless they do something about Seer, she'll be alright, but she won't bring any valuable to the team, to yourself, and to your friends or whoever you play with, and you might as well just choose a better, different character. So that was my take on Vantage, of how she would be, what would people would do, and how I predict the future and how Vantage is going to be in season 14. She's going to be a mid C tier character. She's not going to be, you know, low pick like Rampart. Maybe she will be, unless people really don't want to give her a chance. But if people do give her a chance, she's just going to be a C tier, low pick, but not really low pick legend. Tell me what you guys think about Vantage, and if you're going to play her or not, or what you think. Would she be actually OP? Will she replace someone? Just tell me down in the comments below if you guys really want to, you know, conversate on this opinion. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Peace out.